Well, easy come, easy go. Welcome back to Psychonauts, everybody. Unfortunately, the lungfish had the taste for another helping of Steven, so that's why he's not available for today, for this part or any other parts that he might be unavailable in.
You took my Steven! I throw the tank.
That tank had it coming.
Out there they have such a... I never thought that the lungfish would have such a long-standing rivalry in dance skills than with Disco Steven.
Seriously. He had a hunger for the 70s afro.
Oh no. Anyways.
So, yep. Well, so it's just us three again, which is fine. Welcome back to we're in Lungfishopolis.
By the way,
yes.
By the way, whose luggage was that, for the record?
That is again, I guess, the mental baggage.
I know it's the mental baggage. I'm just asking for the sake of discussion. Who do you think that belongs
it's that giant laser beam.
Oh
I'm
no,
sure.
not
Wait,
gazer
what?
beams.
Oh, more
Wait,
news.
what's happening?
Well, things have gotten a little embarrassing for Gagalore. Recently surfaced information has strongly linked the previously intimidating monster.
What do you mean? I'm still intimidating.
Criminal. Earlier tonight, Gagalore broke some of his jailhouse cronies out of the slammer so they could enjoy a night on the town, popping pills and soliciting inexpensive call girls.
So that's PG style for saying that they think we're doing drugs and hookers, and that tank is freaking out because it's stuck in the cutscene. It's like, let me out!
Thank you, PC.
Oh boy.
And more of that subliminal messaging. But so yeah, now we have. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to break. I didn't mean to do this. I was just trying to friggin'. I guess I'll take some advice.
Need your analysis
Yeah.
on a hostile.
What kind?
Might as well just do this just to show off this feature. You can give him get advice on enemy types and things.
That's my advice there.
Yep.
Like there's a lot.
Run
There's
away.
a lot.
Or run around
There's an extensive amount of dialogue in this game actually with this stuff.
Well, I can imagine. I mean,
You've been very helpful. That's all I need.
Good luck.
Okay, so yeah.
now would you mind getting out of my ear? Kind of hurts, you know.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. So yeah, for someone like me, these remind me of the ice tanks from Godzilla. With these ones, you just want to activate your shield. Oh, come on, freaking building stopped it. You fire the laser beam.
You pressed it a little too early.
Yeah, I didn't let it cool down all the way. You basically let the beam destroy the ship itself.
Ah.
But you don't always need a full shield, but you need a good amount of it. I see a tag over there. Hang on, I want to go get that.
Oh yeah, I see it too. I didn't see it at first, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I see a little bouncy thingy in the blue. Is it blue shadows or no? It's blue. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no! No!
I don't care. There we go.
No
Some
one
first tag.
cares
Oh.
about you.
Oh yeah, the first tag. This is over by the prison. Let me go back and get that.
Backing up.
Backing
I
up.
got it. There.
Sorry.
So, kind of an unrelated tangent, although it is kind of keeping in concept to what we're dealing with here. Have you fine chaps ever played the Rampage series?
I have. I played. I mainly played. I mainly played the arcade version. The only console-like one I played was, I think, a Super Nintendo one at my friend's house and the Global Destruction game.
Ugh, never forgot.
Speaking of destruction.
Godless child beast carves a bloody swath through our helpless city.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Our noble, all-volunteer Navy has been surprised only by the senseless lust for mayhem that...
It's not a lust for mayhem. It's a lust for 100% collectibles.
Yeah.
Still known only as Gagalore. Though it loathes violence in all its forms,
The Navy's supposed to be there to be
The
violent.
Navy's supposed to be there to inflict violence on the evil that is.
not get caught stealing children.
Okay, don't get caught saying okay. So now there's a giant turret, which basically will fire a very heavy-powered
Yep.
rocket that will do a butt ton of damage like that.
Ow.
Ow.
Yeah, do not want to get hit now.
Look out.
Otherwise I will die.
You know, seeing this I can't, ever since I replayed it recently, whenever I see a shield ability like this,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't unsee the wonderful 101. Because,
Similar.
let's just say that your deflecting shield in that game pretty much puts you in the form of a giant pudding.
6 months.
Or Jello, I don't know. Either one of the two. Basically, you can use it you can deflect enemy fire with it.
And then find a decent but inexpensive printer within the week.
So their plan is stupid. Their plan is they want to win the war through simple propaganda by dispensing leaflets everywhere.
Ah, so pretty much the same shit that what's her face pulled in Roundabout.
Yep, so I'm just gonna do this and get some figments out, whatever. So I'll just go up here so we can get to that tower and smash it.
Gargalore, smash!
Pretty much.
Or no,
Almost.
Gargalore, swing!
Well, that is
I
true
can't-
since he's, part of the circus.
That is true. I mean, I don't know. I do like that. I think I've already mentioned this several times, but I still like that idea of lore-wise. That's his explanation for being a very nimble human being. Because in most platformers, it always felt odd to me. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, what off the top of your head, what do you think is the most odd, like, direct to game? Say from like a media, like perfect examples. Like, I never would think, oh cool, ammo upgrade.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
yeah,
never
you'll
would-
need that.
I never would have figured that Fred Flintstone would be a good jumper and platformer in the games he's in, but yet they make him one.
Well, yeah, because that's just
Yeah.
game logic.
But like, for instance, like that, but here they do try to come up with an explanation for why someone would be this acrobatic, because he was one.
Right. It's not like, say, I know there was a good example we brought up in the past, but I can't remember. We did the look at on The Adventures of Batman and Robin for the Super Nintendo, and we were fighting the Joker on those roller coasters,
Oh yeah, the Joker was just jumping around and
jumping around, defying all sense of gravity.
from moving roller coaster car to moving roller coaster car.
Yeah.
When physically, if you were to jump at any point in time, oh cool, got a thermal detonation. Now it makes an explosion that hurts things. Anyway, when
Nice.
physically, if you were actually to jump at any point, you'd go flying back at probably 40 miles an hour, at
Gotcha.
least. Anyway, sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah,
So with that said, more carnage.
and also with the I think I actually hit a mental vault. So let's see.
Ooh.
Lungfish and
Lungfish and
Lobato.
Lobato. So
Blabato. Meat.
this is what the lungfish used to do, watching mindless cartoons until it was
Easy.
fished out. By who else? Coach Oleander and Dr. Lobato.
Of course.
They made it big.
Oh no.
And then that's when they said you will go and find the children's brains, and that's when it became the lake monster.
Aw.
Yep.
Tis a sad existence, but it's a living. Anywho, and I also like that with the ability of levitation, it tries to explain the double jump mechanic when, that double jumps have never made sense physically as well.
Oh, obviously no.
Yeah.
Mario, I think actually was pretty smart about it. It's like you weren't actually doing a double jump per se. You just would the health power ups in the floor. Anyway.
By the way, whenever you get to 9 minutes, let me know because my video hiccup on me.
Oh, no problem. You got about 30 seconds, but I'll finish the thing. But yeah, like with Mario, you're not actually doing a double jump per se. It's more like you're using the momentum from your first jump to get extra height on the second one, I think.
Right. That makes perfect sense.
Right,
And then
but
you
like
have the elusive triple jump.
Right.
Yeah.
But like
that-
then, for instance, say with something like Crash Bandicoot, he's literally jumping a second time in midair somehow.
Because game logic, my dear boy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fun. Okay, 5 seconds, so you're gonna hit play in 3, 2,
We're here
1,
with the star of
play.
the popular sitcom
Okay, there we go. Thank you very much.
Buddy
Trouble in the bubble, not bubble.
Buddy.
Buddy
More like-
Finn.
Your take on the
Trouble in the
Gargoyle
bubble.
situation. Is
More like
it
trouble
just
on YouTube.
misunderstood? No way. I hate
He's
Gargoyle.
voicing both
I
the
can't
narrate,
imagine
both the
anyone in my
Anchorman
fan
and
siding
Buddy
with the
Finn.
monster. He
Which is
ain't
stupid.
lungfish caramel.
Don't you just love it when the same voice actor argues with himself?
Buddy,
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
know that the Navy is the
I love.
What time is it?
famous for.
I mean,
It's
I
the
would
exact
say
same
I-
time when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later.
What?
There is no time here!
Forward to Gargoyle's
Wait, what?
death.
Huh?
They just said this is the thing that Navy is famous for: airplanes.
Oh,
It's not what the
Airplanes.
Navy's famous for at all.
no, that's military practice.
That's the Air Force.
Or yeah, the Air Force.
Yeah, that's
Navy's,
the Air
Force.
Navy's waterborne, and well,
Oh well.
Goggalor, come in.
I guess when you're underwater, everything's the Navy.
In your name.
Fair enough.
Hello, you've reached the Navy's automated phone service.
Squidward! The robots have taken over the Navy!
Also, yes.
You know what? That makes me wonder. Now that we mention that, what do you think the Navy's like in the SpongeBob universe?
Who knows?
We've decided to maintain
Sure.
our
Also, I do like. I know this guy's name. Why am I forgetting his? If Hype was here, he would know.
Oh,
The
the
guy
VA
who voiced-
behind one of the lumpfish.
That one other, yeah, who voices
Oh,
Wolverine
Steve
and
Blum.
stuff. Steve Blum, thank you. I was like, it's fun hearing Steve Blum do these weird things. Like, you have to cross Kochamara Lagoon to get to Kochamara Island to destroy Kochamara Tower.
You know, not for nothing, Steve Blum has a very impressive resume in terms of who he's voiced in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, he's voiced these lungfish. He voices Spike. He voiced
He voiced the
He voiced-
Krang. No, I'm thinking of Nolan North. Sorry, not the Krang.
not Crank.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. But other than that, he voiced two psychopaths in Dead Rising. Hell, he even voiced Crash Bandicoot in one of the racing games.
Okay,
Oh, it
thank goodness for the bouncing
freedom.
around abilities, because yeah, I hate those airplanes because they'll knock you off the pillar. Anyway, now we can get to the tower. What was I saying? I feel like with Steve Blum, it's more like what was like the first huge like role he got.
The only one I can immediately think of off the top of my head is Spike from Cowboy Bebop. At least that's the first one that comes to mind.
Because yeah, I would feel like whatever that first role was, like with him, I think after a while, it really becomes something where it's like, oh my gosh, you're Steve Blum, I'm gonna give you this role. And not saying he doesn't have talent, but I feel like to an extent, when you're going against other people who are auditioning, I feel like after a while it would turn less from you are good for this role to you are a totally recognizable name, you are a celebrity.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Which honestly isn't really the way to go. I think it should only be a matter of if the voice actor can fit the role or not.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
I mean,
how
I'm
I
not-
see it anyway.
Yeah.
I go back to the fact that Steve Blum at one point voiced Crash Bandicoot. I mean, granted, he did a good job, but at the same time, it's like, when you think about Crash Bandicoot, you don't think of Steve Blum.
Right. And I feel like voice acting is a really awesome industry in the sense of it's the barriers of entry are a lot lower or a lot more lenient than they are in, say, actual live action acting.
Yeah, right. I mean, hell, maybe someday I'll get to be the role of my... Oh, yeah, who am I kidding?
But who knows?
Well, you can dream big.
You can dream
So-
big, but you'll fall just as hard as the Goggalor did here.
Yeah, because other than that, Steve Blum kind of has a very recognizable voice. Is the other thing. Like I don't. No offense to him, but it's like whenever I hear a character, I very rarely will just hear the character. I'll say that's Steve Blum.
Yeah, fair
So,
enough.
Patrick Warburton.
Patrick Warburton, I think, is a far worse offender, but I would say Steve Blum does have some variety in his roles. Just some.
Sorry, Navy.
Kochamara himself.
So looks like having destroyed the entire Navy, looks like it's time for us to finally face off against Kochamara.
Squidward, the Goggler took down the Navy!
Anyway, I already did that.
Sorry.
So-
I had to do it one more time because I realized that should have been the first joke.
Also, wow, what a great savior! This guy just said that, he said that, yeah, if the welcoming parade and thank you festivities are big enough for him destroying Goggalor, he will promise not to destroy the city.
Oh, Lord. So they
Yeah.
have,
That's
so they have to
stupid.
rely on Solaris now. Those poor bastards.
That's Kochamara.
It's a plane?
Yep.
It's a
Oh, it's a
it's
bug.
It's a weird bug thingy.
I got it. That's,
I think he's supposed to be some kind of fish. I'm not sure. Like a catfish, maybe?
I could see that,
I can see
Like
that,
the
but it still,
whiskers,
it still looks
anyway.
like a bug.
Yeah, it does look like a bug.
but
Oh, wow,
do not-
he's bigger than he let on.
Yeah, but do not be fooled. That what we're actually fighting is, I guess, technically this is Coach Oleander in his own psychic state in here.
Oh.
So we're fighting
It's
the
an
coach.
astral projection of him.
So let's bring it on.
You know what? He does have a similarly egg-shaped body, so yeah, that actually does feel like a dead giveaway.
He's probably just.
Give up while you can, Goggalor.
Yeah, and he's even the same voice, so yeah, it is him.
I don't know what you're broadcasting from.
Oh, even he knows he's full of shit.
Show me what
Yeah.
Lily.
Kochamara does not speak giant monster boy language.
By the way, thoughts on that trailer for the new game that came out?
Whoa!
Ouch.
The
Yeah, I almost
Rumbus of Rumor, whatever it was called.
Triangle beam.
Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, whoa, he flew all the way over there somehow.
Oh god. Thank you, PC version.
Yeah, I think there's a glitch. Whoops. Also, I'm gonna say right now. Also, real quick before I start talking about that. Oh, shield. Oh no, I think I can hit. You're supposed to hit him when he does the triangle beam. Or you can shield and do damage to him that way, which is how spoilers, the boss fight is going to expect you. Like, you can try using the side beam, but he's then going to drain it, and you're gonna have to use the shield to reflect his attacks back. Anyway,
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is a really bad fight for me because again, oh yeah, hang on.
Did you see what he did with his fingers?
Yeah, that's his little ability sign. It's like a ninja thing.
For some reason, I expect him to say whenever he does the finger gesture.
So yeah, right there, he drains all my ammo. I can no longer side beam. I have to use the shield. What was I gonna say? Sorry. This is not good for me because I don't know how to, again, I didn't know how to do the dodge roll in the control. Oh, shield for this.
Again, that's why you should have relied on a fucking joy pad.
I should have. But fortunately, he calls out all of his attacks like a freaking Power Ranger.
Well, actually, he does kind of look like a Power Ranger.
He at least looks like a Kamen Rider, if you know what that is.
Yeah, I know what that is. It's essentially it's essentially just another flavor of Sentai show.
People say it was the origins, but anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the Realm is a Ruin. I've seen it, and I've seen the little the preview gameplay that's been going around. I am so mad that I don't have a VR system, nor do I want one.
Do you think they'll actually let you play it without it, or is it really that geared toward it?
I mean, I think maybe on PC, like for instance, like Keep Talking Nobody Explodes, they were wanting that to be for VR, but you can play it with mouse and keyboard just fine.
Yeah, did you get him? Yes, you did get him.
I got it.
You just knocked him down.
Stay down.
I was expecting a little more exaggeration with that.
Oh no, you'll see. Just you wait.
Thanks for ruining the moment there.
There you go.
Okay, that was good enough.
Okay, Tower. Get ready for Goggle.
We're gonna take. I'll say right now. Also, this was a very creative idea for brainwashing or mind control. That literally, it's a city. Actually, now I think about it, it's probably a social commentary that it's basically the media telling the society what to believe, and that's what this brainwashing is. It's just a TV station.
That's how sad, how topical that is in this day and age.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll just climb to the top of this and knock this sucker down.
Yep.
Soon as we Snake
Eater!
You
I
and
was
both
thinking the
knew.
exact same thing.
You and
Thank God
both.
it wasn't nearly as long.
Alright, let's do this.
Uh-oh.
Need to concentrate.
I see you.
Oh, hey.
Look out! Yeah!
Moron.
Oh, and his butt's
There
on
you go.
fire.
There you go. That's-
Fine. Take control of this freaky toad. I don't need him to nab children for me anymore.
Uh-huh.
I've got the brain of a little girl in the back of my lab that's strong enough to power a whole
Raz?
blaster death tanks. What?
You've got the brain of a little girl.
I said,
Oh, his laugh is so
I think you
heartwarming.
got the muscles of a little girl too.
I love his laugh. It's just so cute.
That's awful.
Good one. He's knows. So there we go.
And in all fairness, he's like, how old is Rez again?
He's
10?
like 10.
Yeah, he
Okay.
says he's 10, yeah.
Okay, you know, that kind of behavior is totally appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did it.
Human child,
Look!
Oh shit, it talks.
That.
it is I, the creature whose spirit was once, over here. Behind you?
Huh? Oh.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh!
The creature whose
I didn't realize
spirit
you could
was
talk.
once enslaved by the evil
Yep.
ones.
He's psychic. He probably didn't used to put all that psychic stuff.
Repay you, powerful human
What are you doing?
Oh,
Trying my World War Steve impression. Sorry.
Aw.
show me what you did to my friend Lily.
by the
I just. Oh, I get it now.
It is done.
He'll cough. Yeah, I'm sure he'll cough him back up later.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Rez, how are you doing?
Look where we are now.
What the fuck?
This is apparently the evil lair on the other side of the lake from our camp where all the children have been taken. Ugh.
Ew.
Thanks, I guess.
Across the lake, you may return to either shore and summon me with that.
That
Or you
face,
can-
that face just says it all.
You know, you really aren't as hideous as people say.
You may call me now by my true name, Rasputin.
Really?
The name given to me by my people.
What is that,
And what
Great
name
One?
is that noble lake creature?
Oh, my mom's name.
Oh
What
god.
a magical lady.
Yep, it was a girl lungfish.
Oh.
Magical lady.
I don't know, I love that moment so much.
Thank you, Tim Schafer.
So, what will we be finding ourselves in store for in the next part? Stay tuned, because it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah,
Yep,
till next time,
indeed.
guys.
See you
Bye-bye.
later.